You're in luck. Today we're going to be interviewing Oakland's embattled mayor, Sheng Thao. You heard that correct. But we've got some rules for her. We don't want any word salads. We don't want any excuses. And plus, FBI is raided and is investigating Oakland's mayor, so she probably shouldn't say anything anyway so she doesn't incriminate herself. But we're going to bring Mayor Thao to the stage. Welcome, Mayor Thao. 27 days left of this election, and voting has already commenced. And the very first thing people see is, should we recall Oakland's mayor Sheng Thao, yes or no? What did you pick? Did you select yes or no? Because you get a vote. You're an Oakland resident. Did you vote to recall yourself? Did you mess that up too? Are you sure? So you voted yes to recall or no to recall? You voted yes to recall? Wow. Well, thank you for being honest. We appreciate that. I know, I know. You should have resigned a while ago. We could be having an election for mayor right now. I'm not going to ask you why you didn't resign because we want yes or no questions only. Okay, yes or no. Is Brandon Harami in the room right now next to you? Is he sitting on your lap? I know he's your lap dog. He's not. Okay. Get Brandon Harami off your lap. Take him out the room. We want to hear from you. Thank you. Get him out of here. Okay. We appreciate it. Okay, on to the hard question. Stadium deal, the Palace deal. You told us that we had the money. Do we have the money yet? Yes or no? I could bring up the video when you said that we have the money. Can you bring up the video? Okay, I'll bring up the video. But before we do that, I have a question for you. When you first started this recall, I mean not the recall, your tenure, um, you were really happy. You were really happy. Look at you. You're dancing with the McClymonds High School girls basketball team. Oh no, was it Oakland High or one of the girls basketball teams that just won a state championship? And you were dancing. You were so happy. Uh, let's Mayor Thao, are are you still dancing? You're not worried about being recalled? I think I just heard Brandon say something. I thought I told you to take him out the room. Okay, we don't want to hear from. Thank you. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. We don't want him here. All right. Stadium deal. I'm gonna bring it up. Just give me a moment. Okay, Mayor Thao. So I have a question for you. We have not got the money yet for the Coliseum. We all know that because you have renegotiated the deal without even informing your city council members who are now in the dark and asking questions about what's going on.
And so with that being said, the money that we will be seeing is that we've actually received $5 million already as a deposit. And so we still have a few more days for the 20-day cure, but we already have seen the first 15 million tranche of money. So there is a public schedule that we made.
Okay, we have seen the first 15 million crunch of money. Like, are you making up words? Hold on.
20-day cure, but we already have seen the first 15 million tranche of money. So there is a.
So there you're saying we have seen the first 15 million tranche of money, whatever the heck tranche means. Do you have $15 million right now that you can use to public safety? Because if not, we're going to have to cut that contingency budget. Okay. On to the FBI raid. No, come back. You can't hide. You can't hide, Mayor Thao. We're going to watch your now famous interview. And then I've got some questions for you about some of the things you said during this interview. Let me bring it up. Because you said some crazy stuff You said some crazy stuff in this interview. And I've been meaning to ask you about it for a long time. And I've got some questions.
The timing of all this is troubling, and we should all be concerned. We now have an active recall campaign that is a waste of time and public resources. And I have questions that need to be answered. I want to know what probable cause the FBI has. What evidence have they collected that justifies raiding the home of a sitting mayor without notice and without the courtesy of a conversation? I want to know more about the handful of billionaires from San Francisco and from Piedmont who are hell-bent on running me out of office. I want to know why, the day following the qualification of a recall election, funded by some of the richest people in the Bay Area, seemed like the right day to execute a warrant. I want to know how the TV cameras knew to show up on my sleepy residential street so.
I'll let you know, Mayor Thao. I got a call at 5:30 in the morning from your neighbors, and they told us the feds were raiding your house. And I caught the news. We're watching you, Mayor Thao. We're going to take you down. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, let's get back to it. My favorite part's coming up. Don't worry. We're going to get to
so
it.
Early in the morning to capture footage of the raid. And I want to know why Fox News and Breitbart were so prepared to fan the flames and to tell a story that they want to tell, to bend the facts to shape a narrative. I have a lot of questions, and I will get answers.
You ain't got no answers.
We all will get answers.
No, we're going to get some. And now recall, 27 days.
Like any mother, my first priority immediately following the FBI intrusion was to ensure that my son and I were safe. It's hard to imagine now. By the time my first thought was that the FBI was at my door to help me, to protect me. Just hours prior, a small group of billionaires from Piedmont and San Francisco had succeeded in buying a recall election to oust me in November. And in doing so, they were not only aiming to undermine the outcome of a fair and free election, but they empowered a dangerous man with a history of assault weapons violations to further attack me and my family.
Okay. Who are you talking about there? Dangerous man. You're talking about me, aren't you? So you think I'm a danger? You thought the FBI was there because they caught me trying to hurt your family. You dumb, goofy. You do know that, right? You know you're a fucking idiot, right? You do know you're an idiot, right? You said that on live TV. How stupid are you? You're really dumb. You've got to be dumb. No, they weren't there. Nothing's dangerous. So let me ask you a question. Was there any billionaires who signed the recall? Really? There are 40,000 billionaires in Oakland? There are 40,000 radical right-wing MAGA extremist billionaires in Oakland, California. Wow, I never knew. Judge Brenda Harbin Forte, who was a judge for 27 years, who swore in Pam Price, who had won all types of progressive awards and been a strong Democrat, and you name it, she's won it. She's a radical, right-wing, MAGA, MAGA, really? And you really think Oakland believes that? Well, I guess we're going to find out in 27 days. We're going to find out. Okay. If you're just tuning in, we're in an interview with Oakland's Mayor Sheng Thao. We really appreciate her showing up. This is not an easy interview. We had to kick Brandon Harami out the room. She can't ask him questions. And we told her she could only answer yes or no because we don't have any word salad. So we had a couple questions from our viewers that they wanted to ask you. Thao, are you there? We had a few questions from our viewers. The first one. Did you text Rania Webb that you two were the top boss bitches in Oakland, California? So I don't need to bring up the text and show people. Is that how a mayor talks? Okay. I thought it was a stupid question myself, but here's a better question. Why are you trying to bankrupt the city of Oakland? I thought so. Okay. And did you put the clause in the AASCG contract that if on November 6th they can back away and get their money back? Because if you lose the recall, you're trying to give them an escape route? Is that it? Okay, we thought so. You've been very honest today. Thank you, man. Cheers to Mayor Thao. Yes, yes. Thank you, Mayor Thao. You may actually save your career with this interview. People would say, my God, she's telling the truth now. I may hire her at the Apple store. I may hire her at In-N-Out if we ever get it back in Oakland. And you can maybe feed yourself and not have to be homeless and sleeping in cars again. Okay, back to serious questions. And we have a few more left about money and finances. No one is contributing to help your recall effort. You raised so much money in your run for mayor, far more outside of Oakland than anyone. And I think over 60% of your funds came from outside of Oakland. You're being investigated right now for what's called campaign bundling, in which a rich person gives poor people a bunch of money because you can only give $900 max in this past election. You were getting $900 from family members 4 states away who work at Walmart. And they had $900 to spare to help you get elected for mayor. Hundreds of them, I think. Remember, you're being investigated for this, which is illegal if someone gave a big chunk of money. And that's also why the FBI allegedly raided your home, is because of the dealings with the Duongs and campaign finance violation and them using sex trafficking and human trafficking and drug money to fund progressive campaigns. But here is, I'm going to get to the yes or no question in a second. I just want to give the audience some context here. If you had that much support and you want us to believe that all your family members, and you have like 8 or 10 brothers and sisters, and they all gave you $900 too, did any of them give you money to help you fight the recall? No, they didn't. Don't lie. I checked the finance report. You haven't raised much money. Quinn Delaney, a Piedmont billionaire, gave you $20,000. That's the biggest contribution you received, besides SCIU 1021, which gave you $50,000 out of pity or whatever they expect you to do for them. Your family did not give you money, right? I can't ask you why not, because we're not allowing you to talk today because we want yes or no answers. But I think it's really telling that you allegedly raised so much money when you ran for mayor, but none of those people are there to support you with money now that you're fighting for your political life. So, 27 days. Did you sign your own recall? You said yes, right? So, are you going to make it? Do you believe that you will beat this recall attempt? Or will you be the first mayor in Oakland's modern history, or Oakland history, I believe, to be recalled? You know, you're going to move back to Stockton, California, once you're recalled. Oh, yes, maybe. Okay. All right, well, you have a lot of work to do. You have for photo ops and horses to ride around and pictures to take with people who hate you but don't want to tell you to your face because Oaklanders are polite. And I will see you in 27, 28 days. Recall election. God willing, we can get you the fuck out of Oakland. Peace, Mayor Sheng Thao. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming and watching. We'll be back later with another program of Gotham Oakland, where we're going to be talking about janky promoters. Don't go anywhere, Tyler. This is about you too. Janky promoters and Ray Bobbitt and Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao, and what the heck is really going on with this stadium deal, and why they're working so hard to bankrupt our beautiful city. Until then, thank you very much, everyone. Mayor Tyler, again, be safe in the streets. I'll see you in 27 days.
Yo, I swear it's only up from here. Yo, I swear it's only up from here. Yo, I swear it's only up from here. Yo, I swear it's only up from here.